Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name's GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome to the full Easter egg guide for the Archon, the last map in Vanguard Zombies. If this video goes on to help you out, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So the first thing you need to do is get two pack-a-punch parts. The first one is over here in the derailment area, and the second one is going to be located over here at the spike. You just grab those two pack-a-punch parts, bring it to the pack-a-punch in the starting room, and there's going to be a ritual lockdown, and there's going to be storm kriegers that shoot at you, the fast guys, as well as normal zombies. Just go ahead and kill all of them. It's literally like a 30-second lockdown. It's really easy. Then this podium is going to spawn. You place the relic from Shinonuma that you got for completing the Shinonuma Easter egg right here. Now, you don't actually have to complete that Easter egg if you've never done it. You will be able to place it anyways. Now, Court Effects is going to spawn, and there's going to be a bunch of dialogue between all the characters, and a portal is going to spawn. You go inside the portal, and that portal is going to teleport you to the boss fight area. Now, at first, it's really easy. There's just going to be normal zombies and storm kriegers and the fast guys and all that stuff, but eventually Court Effects is going to down everyone in the game, whether you're solo or 4 players, and this is meant to happen, although it does count as a down on your leaderboard at the end of the game, which is kind of weird. Anyways, you get teleported back and you're alive again. Then what you're going to do is find a shovel. I always get mine in the derailment cart, and you're going to need this shovel because over here in the merchant road there's a dig spot. You dig it up and you're going to get an orb to spawn. Now this orb is going to spawn right up against the wall, and you're going to be able to start a lockdown. How this works is it's going to show you 3 symbols. Now once it shows all 3 symbols, it's going to have a bunch of different symbols on the ground, and if you played Vanguard Zombies, you already know how this works. You just stand on them, and basically you stand on them in the exact same order that they appeared. So it's essentially Simon Says from like Moon or something. It's really easy to do, and you just have to stand on them in the correct order. If you fail, you'll have to end the round and go to the next round. Now once you fill up all of those, it's going to give you a challenge. For this one, I got vanquish enemies with headshots only, so I could only get headshots to fill up the meter. Then once you're done, you can start it up again, and this time it's going to give you 4 symbols. So you have to stand on the correct 4 symbols that it showed. Once again, doing the exact same thing where you stand on them. You get another challenge. I got vanquish enemies to regain health. For this one, it was really easy to do as well. And once again, then it's going to show 5 symbols, and you have to stand on the 5 in the correct order. Once again, the exact same way as 3 and 4, and then you'll get another challenge to do. I could only use pistols. And once you're done that, you interact with the pylon in the middle, and you have to go and stand on a bunch of different symbols to fill up the meter without killing any zombies. This one is definitely the hardest, so make sure you upgrade Jug and Quick Revive as well. It's really easy to down, and you can get hit really easily. So just run around, but just don't kill zombies. Then we're going to make our way over here to the debris field and shoot a crystal that is glowing, and an orb is going to come out of it right here. So what you have to do now is find 3 different body parts around the map, but they're in the same spot every single game. So the skull is going to be over here next to diabolical damage and the bazaar upstairs. You go ahead and grab the cursed skull, and you'll have a challenge while you're escorting it, and you can't run. You have to literally walk. And for me, I got reload disabled, so I couldn't reload. But basically you bring it back to the orb, offer it up, then you go and get the next part, which is over here in the tents. This is the cursed officer's hat. Once again, I got a challenge, so killing enemies caused me damage, so I realized after I killed a couple, just bring it back there. And the last and final part is the femur, which you always dig up in the derailment area, and once again you're going to get another challenge. This one I got survive without regenerating health, and you escort it back to the orb, and there you go. You just bring those there, and then the decimator shield is going to drop, and you will need this for the boss fight, so make sure you hang on to it after this next step. We are going to be using the decimator shield. So how this works, guys, is once again you're going to interact to do the main challenge in this area right here. So you begin it, and there's going to be siphon cores around the map, which if you played Vanguard, you already know what they are. Basically there's a bunch of skulls and stuff. So what you have to do is use the shield attack, which is like L2 if you're playing on PlayStation, for example, and basically it's going to break, and you're going to be able to fill up your chalice with blood, and you fill up your chalice and bring it to this perk fountain right here and fill it with blood. And you have to do this for all of them. It takes 30 seconds to recharge each of these shield blasts. So just go around and find all of those in that area and just bring the blood every single time to that perk fountain. And once you are done with all of them, then you will be done that entire thing. So right here, just blasting it, my friend ended up grabbing the blood there. And then the last and final one was over here. After once again 30 seconds of recharging, I filled up the chalice and brought the blood back over to the perk fountain, and then we were completely done that step. It's really easy to do. It is a time limit, so keep in mind, and sometimes you can destroy 2 in one blast if they're close enough. Now we're going to make our way over to the rail path, and in the box car there's going to be 3 different torches you have to light on fire. Now you can use a Molotov or a thermite grenade, and you light this one on fire, then you go out of the box car into the derailment area. There's going to be one right here leaning up against this right there. Light that one on fire, and the last and final one is going to be right over here, and once again you light it on fire. Then you're going to get the orb to spawn, and you are ready to begin the steps for this one. So this one is actually probably the easiest out of all of them. Now you do have to sacrifice a pack-a-punch weapon first though, and that's probably the most annoying, but I would recommend hitting the box for 950 points. Usually you can get a pack-a-punch one and you just give it, and a Stormkrieger that's a little bit stronger is going to spawn. You go ahead and kill him, and then the orb is going to go up top on top of the rail car itself, and now you're going to start this step. Now you do need Ring of Fire. Now if you don't have it equipped, you can actually equip it on the map, but I would recommend using Ring of Fire because it's really good for the boss fight anyways. But there's this stone over here that you can equip it if you don't already have it, but I would recommend just starting the game with it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to the middle up near the car and just kill zombies. It's literally a soul box, and eventually once you get enough soul kills, you're going to get a full power, and that is how you charge your Ring of Fire. So then you pop a Ring of Fire at each of the different locations, and all you're doing is getting a bunch of kills here, and eventually you'll see a stream of red going to the middle, and that's how you know you've completed each one. The next one is going to be over here. Once again, someone on your team pop a Ring of Fire, or you if you're playing solo, and once again fill it to get the stream going up to the middle, and once again repeat that same exact process once again till the stream goes to the middle. And now if you run out of Ring of Fire, all you have to do is go back to the middle and get more kills, and it will drop a full power again. You can basically get unlimited full powers for the entire round if you really wanted to, which makes it really nice. So once again, you're just going to do the exact same thing and go back here and kill with Ring of Fire active, and once you're done, all you have to do is go and you're done. You can interact with it, you can get full powers, max ammos, all that stuff. Now it is time for the boss fight. You go in the exact same portal you went in before when we died or downed, and Cordyceps is going to get a little bit larger. Now, as you can see, guys, this is why you need the Decimator's shield. He's going to shoot an orb attack, which is really annoying sometimes. Now, if you run into it with the Decimator's shield, it will destroy the orb attack and you don't have to worry. Now, another attack that he does have, though, is electric floors. So make sure you avoid that completely, and that's really the most important thing. But the orb attack will instantly down you, and if you're standing in the electric attack, it will also instantly down you. So as you can see, there's an orb here. Just run into it with your shield out. So make sure you bring it into the boss fight and just run into the orb and it's gone. That's literally all you have to do. It's really easy. Now what you're going to do is attack him on his forehead first, in that top spot. I guess it's his third eye potentially, but basically you just keep shooting it, and eventually when you deal enough damage to him, the entire health bar on top of the screen is going to disappear, and that's how you know you're done phase 1. Then you're going to have a little bit of time to go replenish your armor, buy ammo if you need it, all that stuff. Although you do get a max ammo and bonus points, you can also pack a punch if you want as well, but by this point you should be pretty good and well set up. So then we're going to teleport over to the second phase. Now this one's a little bit more different. There's crystals on the ground. You go ahead and shoot it. You're going to get a crystal shard and throw it into one of the plants. Now eventually the plant is going to spit out a cursed crystal shard, and what you have to do is throw that crystal shard at the big floating rocks near Cordyceps. As you can see, my teammate was down, so I had to get him up. And you can also block the attacks once again with your shield. So you throw it at the rocks. There's 4 of them floating each time. So once you are done that, he's basically going to like down and get messed up. and just go down really close. So for here, I recommend popping Ring of Fire. And as you can see, I was using the shotgun and I was just shooting his eye, and we were able to one phase chord effects for this second phase of the boss fight, which is actually pretty insane. And then for the third one, you do the exact same thing. Now, the reason that you're getting rid of those rocks is because he has a shield up, and that's why you can't really do anything else. So once you get rid of the shield by throwing the cursed crystal shards at the rocks, that's when he will go down and allow you to shoot him. So as you can see here, guys, we killed him, and that's literally the entire boss fight. Using Ring of Fire in the boss fight when you're shooting him is super, super important. And make sure you have good guns. The Wunderwaffe and the ray gun and the new EM1 rifle are all really, really bad for the boss fight. So I would recommend just using the shotgun. It's literally the best gun, and you get this calling card for completing it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.